Join me as I try to catch a real ghost using this app. Let's see if it actually works. I'm super excited to share this experience with you guys because I've been using this app called Ghost Radar Pro, which supposedly helps you detect paranormal activity. The idea of capturing evidence of a ghost has always fascinated me, and I couldn't wait to put this app to the test. I know what you're thinking. Ghost hunting apps are just a bunch of hooey, and you're right to be skeptical. I was too, until I started using this app. But honestly, most of the ghost hunting apps out there are pretty useless. They're either glorified EMF meters or just plain fake. I've tried a bunch of them, and they're all just gimmicks. But there was something about Ghost Radar Pro that caught my attention. Maybe it was the positive reviews or the creepy screenshots, but I had to give it a shot. People say that ghost hunting is a waste of time, that it's all just superstition and fantasy. And yeah, I get it. It's not exactly the most scientific pursuit, but there's something about the unknown that really draws me in. I mean, who doesn't want to know what's lurking in the shadows? I've been using Ghost Radar Pro for a few days now, and I have to say it's been a wild ride. I've been trying to capture evidence of a ghost in this creepy old mansion on the outskirts of town, and let me tell you, it's not been easy. The app is seriously sensitive and every little thing sets it off. I've been getting all these false readings, and I'm starting to think it's just a bunch of nonsense. But then I started getting some really weird readings, like readings that couldn't be explained. And that's when things started to get interesting. I began to feel like I was onto something, like I was really close to capturing something big. So I set up my equipment and I started scanning the area. And that's when it happened. The app started going crazy, flashing lights and beeping like mad. I didn't know what was going on, but I knew I had to get it on camera. And then suddenly this dark figure appears on the screen. I'm not even kidding, guys. It was like nothing I've ever seen before. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I must have watched that footage 100 times, trying to make sense of it. But the more I looked at it, the more I realized that this was the real deal. I had caught a ghost on camera, and it was all thanks to Ghost Radar Pro. Looking back on the experience, it's still hard to process. I mean, I've always been fascinated by the supernatural, but to actually capture evidence of it is just crazy. And it's all thanks to this app, which I was ready to write off as a gimmick just a few days ago. If you guys have had any paranormal experiences, I'd love to hear about them in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe for more thrilling content. I've got a lot more where this came from.